Tastes like sweet sausages.
What sausage?
Because of fennel in the sausage.
No, it doesn't even taste like that. Sausage does not taste like licorice. So today I sent you a picture of my coffee that I had to make myself. And then when you got home and you told me that you got yourself a second coffee, I realized that you've had 3 coffees today.
Oh my God.
You one-upped me.
I did have 3.
Not only did I have to make my own coffee. Yeah, no kidding. Not only did I have to make my own second coffee because you weren't here for it, you also one-upped me with an extra coffee.
You should have seen me too. I was sitting in that coffee shop and I was like this.
No, you weren't.
I was.
You were?
I was like, I've had way too much coffee. Yeah, I couldn't stop tapping stuff.
Oh my gosh, that's probably why.
Tapping my feet, tapping my fingers.
Did you drive home like that? Or were you already crashed?
I drove home like this.
Because you were crashing already?
I looked like this when I was driving home.
Oh my gosh.
Why do you look so pretty? I can't tell.
Stop.
What is it about you?
I was just gonna just go right past it. Is it that my hair is 20 inches shorter than it was last episode?
You look warm and delightful like sunshine, but you're also cool because you don't have all that hair on you anymore.
Yeah, I haven't had to put my hair up in the past few days, which has been very nice being outside. I think I just got to a point where I accepted that I live in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of already miss my long hair. I'm not gonna lie, but this feels practical, and I feel sassy. Feels practical, feels sassy. So I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna grow out just 1 inch, I think.
I really like it on you.
Thanks.
I tell you all the time.
You have been telling me actually every day that you like to see my neck.
I like that neck. Nice to see you.
It's definitely fun. I like it. I like the change.
Yeah.
But it's just a big change.
Well, it's like wearing you got to dress for Florida. Even though all those outfits on Pinterest look real nice with the coats and the layers.
Yeah, all the layers. You don't live there.
You don't live there. You try it, you die.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And that's why I'm a linen girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You've recently acquired more linen.
I have this cute little top.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Excited to wear it.
Yeah.
I've already worn it today.
You're like me.
I know.
Get your clothes, you wear right away.
Wear immediately. Yeah. What are we talking about first? I forgot. What did you want to talk about homeschool pressure for? Why are you airing me out like that? I didn't approve this message.
It was just what was on my mind.
On your mind, huh?
Things that we've been doing. Because we were sick for a while. Apparently we had the Taco Bell disease.
Apparently, but how did we get that? It was from lettuce? We don't even eat lettuce.
Barely eat lettuce. Barely ever eat lettuce.
Barely ever eat lettuce. You know who got us sick then? Your father. Your father brings lettuce into this house.
That's true. We
buy kale. We buy fancy lettuce. Kale, spinach.
Mm-hmm.
Those are
50-50 mix.
50-50 mix. Yeah.
Sometimes we get a 50-50 mix.
But there's no lettuce in there though. That's true.
I don't even know what it was contaminated, but I think we got just sick from contagious from another.
I mean, there was a person that we were hanging out with that was sick in our midst and was throwing up. So I think that's probably what happened. And at least thankfully, it was one after the other instead of all of us together. I know, praise the Lord for that. Because if our whole house went down all at once, that would be really, really, really hard.
If 2 adults went down at the same time, that would be the real worst case scenario.
Yes, definitely.
And the kids didn't get sick at all.
I know. And they're just still on normal energy. Yeah, that would be really, really hard. Definitely.
Mm-hmm. That's the worst case.
The best case scenario is 1 child, 1 parent. Best case scenario is nobody is sick.
Yeah.
But it's either 1 child or a parent and a child. So then you're just sleeping all day together.
1 child, 1 parent is good.
Yeah. Except the parent doesn't sleep because obviously the sick child's waking up the sick parent to throw up. So best case scenario is nobody's sick.
The healthy parent could do it.
Yeah.
Or all the kids and 1 parent is sick. And then the other parent just kind of gets a day off.
That means the sick parent's working.
No, the sick parent's sleeping.
They can't be. When children are sick, they're not sleeping all the time. They want things. They need to be taken care of.
But they can sleep too.
No, they can't. They're sleeping for 2 hours and they're I need to poop, I need to throw up, I need to whatever. So, yeah, basic scenario is nobody's sick, please. You want to remind me of things? We're catching up. It's been a week, 2 weeks. So we're catching up while we catch up with the audience here. So what else did you have in your notes there you wanted to catch up on?
I was thinking about how we changed our life based on the one podcast we watched.
This is why I love podcasts. They are life-changing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't change that much, except 4 hours worth of change.
No, it was more so, It was more so you changed more. You changed more than me, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I'm starting to feel the effects, both good and bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did we change?
Just waking up early.
Waking up early together. I feel like we have to specify the whole point is that we're doing it together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just so we can wake up and pray and read our Bible out loud with each other.
Mm-hmm.
So the fruit of that has already been really nice to be able to have that time together. But it's definitely an ungodly time for sure. I don't like it. I'm still not excited about it. I like that. That's how Jordan said it, and that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
4 a.m. is definitely terrible.
trying to wake up at 4 a.m. But we've done like 4:30.
Yeah, we're trying different things. We've done 5:30, 5:45, 4:30, just depending on the days that you've gone to the gym and like if we've tried to do it before or after you come back. So we're still trying to figure out what's going to work best for us because our kids kind of wake up kind of all at the same time or within like 10 minutes of each other. And it starts around 6 or 6:30. So yeah, we're still figuring it out.
Yeah. It's been good, I think. I like it. I've been enjoying it.
Yeah.
This has been the most time that we've got together to be able to pray and read the Bible.
Just me and you?
Just me and
Definitely.
you.
Yeah.
And more focused attention.
Yeah, because we do this during the day in the morning. Like we do it in the daytime with the kids.
Yeah.
And we'll take turns reading out loud, or most of the time you'll just read it or I'll just read it depending on what's happening in the living room situation. But yeah, obviously our attention and our focus is split multiple ways. So that's been like the best part, is just being able to read it slow and just take it in, ask each other questions, pull up a commentary every few verses if we wanted to, so that's been really nice.
Of the day, I feel like there's not really another time where we can get like 30 minutes or more of like focus. Yeah, so that's been good.
Yeah, I mean, we have that at night right after bedtime, but that's not when my brain is active, so I'm not necessarily trying to do all that I want to do it in the morning. Yeah, which I know that's a lot of people are like that.
Yeah.
So when I was sharing my Lordy, what he's taught me for his glory moment.
Yeah. I always want to try to catch on.
And I just keep going.
But I'm like a little bit too late.
Yeah. I shared it and you're like, hey, that's what I thought too. So we have the same Lordy, what he's taught me for his glory moment. And then that's pretty cool. Do you want to bring it up?
Fanny Pack
Bible. Proper use. There we go. We're at Exodus
21.
20 something. And the other day we were reading the proper use of altars. Okay, so the end of chapter 20, we were reading this to the kids.
Yeah.
And it says, and the Lord said to Moses, say this to the people of Israel, you saw for yourselves that I spoke to you from heaven. Remember, you must not make any idols or silver. You must not make any idols of silver or gold to rival me. Build for me an altar made of earth and offer your sacrifices to me, your burnt offerings and peace offerings, your sheep and goats and your cattle. Build my altar wherever I cause my name to be remembered, and I will come to you and bless you. If you use stones to build my altar, use only natural uncut stones. Do not shape the stones with a tool, for that would make the altar unfit for holy use. And do not approach my altar by going up steps. If you do, someone might look up under your clothing and see your nakedness. So as we were reading this, I kind of stopped when it says, build for me an altar made of earth. And I was like, oh, interesting. Like the Lord asked him to use creation to make something to offer sacrifices on. And then when we were at church and we were reading through Haggai, it's not necessarily talking about the same exact thing, but he's giving orders to redo the temple. And this is altars and things like that. And that's more of the temple. But what does it say in Haggai 1:8?
Go up to the hills and bring wood and build the house, that I may take pleasure in it. And that I may be glorified, says the Lord.
So it's like, again,
natural materials.
This reference to natural materials.
Yeah.
And we were in the car, and what was it that we were saying about it?
Not using something man-made so that the glory would then point back to man. Like if it, like it says, natural uncut stones, it's like, don't shape these stones and make them all perfect in your own eyes. I've already made them everything that they need to be. Don't try to make like this art piece that then people will be like, wow, look at that beautiful altar that he shaped and did all this work to, that he created, essentially. So that doesn't bring glory to the person that created it. Rather, it brings glory to the creator of all things. Yeah,
I thought that was really cool that we kind of both had that same thought of, okay, that's so cool. Like, God's given instructions on where they would be able to do sacrifices, and he's reminding them without reminding them that even something that they are making for him, it's still with all of God's resources. It's still with, by the way, like, don't get too prideful in what you're making for me, because what you're using is mine, and you're making a place to give back to me. And so I thought that was really cool, and just like a reminder that God really is creator. So I thought that was cool that we had the same little thought process there.
Worship the creator, not the created things.
Yeah. Which, I mean, you could probably even tie that to just like the commandments too, because right before that, he gives them the commandments, and it literally says, you must not make for yourself an idol of any kind or an image of anything in the heavens or on the earth or in the sea. So, just as like another reminder of like, you might want to make something and carve it out and use silver and gold and, you might want to worship something that you've made, but you can't even do that as a command. So when you make something for me, you can't even make it. Like you have to use what I'm providing for you.
Love for us too, because it's easy to slip, the slippery slope.
Yeah, he's giving us boundaries there.
Giving us healthy boundaries so that we can fully enjoy.
It's him.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, Lord. I already finished my tea, but what's on the table this week? What was on the table, I guess, that stood out to you?
The only thing we ate this week, granola.
Yeah, who needs dinner when we can just talk about granola?
I would eat the granola every day.
I know you do. That's why I have to like make it every 5 days.
Yeah, we should make it even every 3 days.
Every 3 days. I know. It's so good. And it's become one of those things that is just on autopilot.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah, I don't even change the recipe anymore. The best thing about making things from scratch is that I get to change everything all the time. And you're like, great, she changed it up again. But granola is one of those things that is just like a very simple staple. And so we'll do oats, we'll do like crushed almonds with some vanilla in there. And then for the liquids, we'll do maple syrup, sourdough starter, and some coconut oil. And the coconut oil gives it such a good flavor.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll swap out the coconut oil for avocado oil if I don't feel like melting the coconut oil down. And it's still really good, but it's really good with the coconut oil in there. And then I let it sit in my mixing bowl for a while everything's preheating and everything. And it makes me feel like I'm fermenting my oats. Even though I'm not, it's just getting like a little taste. It's like, I'm starting to break down, but not really.
Yeah, how long is it sitting there for?
So I've left it for like an hour or two sometimes, just like depending on what's going on in the morning or like whenever I'm making it. But I let it sit in the mixing bowl more often than I'm not. So that's good. You know, I used to just like whip it up and then like immediately bake it. And now I'm just like, there's no rush. So that's
There's
really
sourdough
nice.
Starter in it. Did you mention that?
Yeah, I did. I did. Yeah, so like that discard is doing a little something, you know? It would do a lot more if it was really like left out to ferment. But I'm counting the hour hanging out on the counter as like a total win.
Yeah,
I'm like, total probiotic goodness here.
It's more fermented than that.
Exactly. And then you're going to have to give us your creamsicle popsicle recipe.
Dad brought over fresh squeezed orange juice
with the pulp in it, which the kids were loving.
It was good orange juice.
It was good.
Navel oranges. And so we mixed some orange juice, had some half and half in the fridge.
Gotta use it up.
Yeah, mixed. I would say I didn't measure anything at all.
My favorite kind of thing.
I think I probably put a cup of orange juice, probably a half cup of milk, and then like a splash of half and half. And then the second round, I added a little bit of maple syrup into them. And the kids loved them.
Loved it.
Our son came out with the creamsicle, and I saw him like taste it for the first time, that second batch, and he was like, why is this so sweet?
Yeah, he was like freaking out. They're like, that's maple syrup in there. Well, our daughter was like, there's honey. And then our son was like, no, you're wrong. It's maple syrup. Yeah. We have these like mini stainless steel popsicle molds. When we first got them, we were using them all the time. And then we just kind of put them away, started buying popsicles, and we've been on a kick on remaking popsicles at home. Yeah. It's just fun.
What I like most about these creamsicle ones was that they were like creamy. They weren't very icy.
Yes, right.
I don't really like the icy popsicles.
That's what we buy.
Yeah.
You know, like the ones that we would just finish through those DB ones. Those are icy popsicles. It's just like the fruit juice that's just like frozen. But yeah, the creamy popsicles are obviously a lot better. Yeah. And like a lot of the homemade recipes call for milk or yogurt to get them like that creamy consistency. So there's that too. It's just a matter of, okay, what do we want these to be like? Yeah. A lot of the times they would come out icy because it was leftover smoothie that was just done with like ice and water and fruit, you know? So those would come out kind of icy. But I think we all prefer the creamy ones. Yeah. We have an update.
A little bit of this update.
We got to do this quick update.
Sleep update. We're going to sleep. That's
it. Good night. 2 episodes back, we were talking about just being sleep deprived and how to, go through your day in a spirit-led way when you have no sleep. But we also shared really practical things that we do to get the most sleep possible. And up until that moment, we had been doing a little dancing around the house throughout the night and just kind of like falling asleep wherever the kids were. We have then...
switching beds.
Yeah, we have then terminated that plan. And...
got a better plan.
We have a better plan now. We used to do this before, but it wasn't as spacious as it is now. So it's still even an update to what we were doing before. To how we were doing it before. It's always changing. It's always evolving.
We got 2 beds in our bedroom now. So we put the kids to sleep in their beds most of the time. Yeah,
like their bedtime routines pretty much that hasn't changed. They're in their own rooms for the most part.
They're going to bed in their rooms. And then when we go to bed, we pick them up and we put them in our bed, in our room, and we go to sleep. And it's working out fantastic. They don't wake up as often,
Yeah.
if at all.
If at all.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
And that means the same thing for us.
Yeah.
We also don't wake up as often.
Exactly. And
and
our
by kids, I mean our two older kids. Our baby is with us in the bed.
Yeah, she's been with us since day one there. There was a time where we would put them to sleep in their beds, and then when we were going to sleep, we'd go pick them up and put them in our bed, and like kind of did that and woke up together. So that's what we went back to.
Because we didn't have two beds back then.
But we didn't have two beds back then. Yeah. So and we also didn't have a newborn with us.
Yeah.
So we kind of had to stop doing that. But since we have these two floor beds, they're on the floor. Like these like 2-inch, not 2-inch, they're like 4 inches, 4-inch mattresses on the floor, then we have a lot more space now, which has been really nice. So we have like our son, then it's you, then our daughter, because when she wakes up, she wants to nurse immediately. So she's just there. And then it's me, and then it's our baby. So we're all just sleeping a lot better by being able to go grab them before they wake up. And then we all just, they keep sleeping and we go to sleep and we pretty much stay sleeping. They don't really wake up though. Our daughter, she'll wake up, but she's not like waking up to like go do things. She's just waking up because she's either having a bad dream and she's having a hard time, or she's fighting in her sleep. That's pretty much what it is. Yeah, she just like wakes up and she's and that's we will probably talk about that in another episode, in like a little testimony episode when it comes to our daughter's sleep.
Yeah,
but we're not doing that in this episode. And then our 5-month-old, she sleeps pretty great for the most part. She wakes up pretty early, like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., wanting to nurse and stuff. But I will take that over waking up every hour.
Multiple times.
Yeah. And I'm sure it'll change. But for now, she's pretty much sleeping really well.
Yeah.
So
our kids have always slept better
next to us. Yeah.
Just like they don't wake up as often.
Yeah.
And I think it's because when they do wake up and they're not next to us, they want to be next to us. And so they realize, hey, I'm not next to you. So they wake up even more.
Yeah.
And then you got to go and work them back down.
Right. So, but if they toss...
We're just cutting out the middleman.
Cutting it out, yeah. So if they're tossing and turning and they do wake up while we're sleeping, we have no idea because they're just like, oh, they're there. And they go back to sleep. Which like, yeah, of course, you're human. You're going to wake up through the night. We do that. So I'm not trying to make them not wake up.
Yeah, the challenge is...
Just don't wake me up.
The challenge or the goal is not to get them not to wake up at all. It's to get them to fall back asleep. Wake up.
Yeah, exactly. And feel safe. So yeah, that's our update for that. I wanted to just kind of go through a couple of questions. We played a game a few episodes ago called Not Just Sundays. And that one we picked randomly, but I did go ahead and pre-select 3 questions that I want to get your thoughts on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm going to let you pick it.
Okay. If Jesus asked you right now, what do you want me to do for you? How would you answer?
Go ahead.
Oh, I answer first, huh?
Of course. Lead the way, honey. You're the leader of this home.
Yes. I think I would ask the Lord, the creator of all things, to give me the wisdom that I need to be the dad that he wants me to be, the husband that he wants me to be, and the friend he wants me to be, the person that he wants me to be in all areas, I think. So that means like when I'm in situations that I know, or I'm inclined to know, I don't have to do those things, but I can know the right choices to make and be more inclined to make.
Yeah, that's good. Well, he would probably, I'm sure he would answer that because what does James say, honey?
If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask God who gives
freely,
generously to all without reproach for those.
And it will be given him.
Yes.
So there you go. He just answered your prayer. He's like, by the way, I will do that. I have this book that I've been reading for months because it's like a paragraph here and a paragraph there, but it's called Help, I'm Ruining My Kids or something like that.
Yep.
It's by Abby Wedgeworth. It's been really, really good. And I'll link it somewhere and in the show notes. But I think that I would ask the Lord to supernaturally apply all the things that I'm reading in the book, like immediately. I would love to bypass the whole process of having to go through the hardship of working through those things. I would be like, Lord, can you just make me that mom? Like just tomorrow. Like if I could just wake up and you're like, great. All the things that you've been reading, that's it. Your heart has magically changed. Instantly applied. Yeah. I don't think he would answer me. He'd be like, no, but that's an honest answer. Yeah. I'm sure that I would miss a lot in the journey of that, right? Like all the different opportunities to apply those things and all the different opportunities to like draw near to the Lord. So I probably wouldn't want to ask him that, but that feels like an honest answer of like, really would love to be on this side of that journey versus in the beginning because it just feels so far away. But it's been a really good book so far.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I think I was when people ask that question, like, if you had a superpower, what would it be?
Mm-hmm.
Mine, I think, is wanting to be able to like read and apply information really quickly.
Yeah.
So I hear you.
You hear me?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's why I try to highlight so much, because I'm like, if I highlight it, it's gonna highlight right here. I'm like, if I just highlight it one more time, that's it. It's locked.
At 4 a.m., you've been using that highlighter.
I've been using that highlighter because I need to at 4 a.m.
You're like highlight in reverse almost.
This morning I was like,
yeah. I was like, what is she getting out of that? I don't know.
Well, because I kept reading and I was like, oh, that makes sense. Oh, that kind of goes in. Oh, well, yeah. It's like a whole thought.
Well,
so I had to highlight the whole thing.
It's almost kind of rude to like stop highlighting. You're like,
I know,
oh,
the Lord was speaking.
Yeah, is this not important?
Yeah. I'm
God's like, well, that was an important piece right there.
Exactly. I'm like, I have to highlight the entire thing.
I put it in the book for a reason.
Exactly. So I'm like, well, I guess I got to highlight it. Take note.
There's no filler words in here.
Nope. Oh, here. I will pick the next one. How about that?
Let me shuffle that.
Oh, sorry.
You can't shuffle those if you're going to pick them.
If Jesus asked, why do you doubt me? What story would come to mind?
You can answer that one first this time.
Okay. Why do you doubt me? There's a relationship in my life that I think maybe for like the past 4 years, like 3 years, I've been very focused on praying that relationship would be more intimate, would be filled with like a deeper connection, that there would be like actual relationship there, not just superficial interactions with each other. And I've been praying for this particular relationship for that time. And it still hasn't even like gone anywhere. It feels like it's the exact same. And maybe that's just me not wanting to see if there has been any improvement, but it doesn't feel like there has been. And so that feels like I think if I were to bring that up to God, he'd be like, why do you doubt me? Like, how do you know that I'm not going to mend something or going to build something or that you just don't even get that this side of heaven? Maybe you don't get it at all, But that is definitely one thing that I'm doubtful that prayer will get answered. That's honest. Does it mean that I'm going to stop praying about it? No, I'm not going to stop praying about it, because I've had these thoughts before of like, should I even pray for this? Like, do I even need to pursue this relationship to that level? Like, should I just be happy with the fact that I do get a superficial one? Because some people don't even have that. Like, should I just be grateful for that? But I know that I serve a God who likes to hear my big prayers. So I still want to continue praying for it. But it is definitely that and that too.
Yeah.
It's like both kind of exist at the same time.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yeah. So tell me.
I'm going to maybe skirt the system a little bit, skirt the question a little bit on a technicality.
Okay.
I was thinking, we're reading a lot of the Old Testament right now because we're doing the chronological Bible in a year. And I would say like a lot of the Old Testament, like the miracles of the Old Testament, incredible, almost unbelievable.
Almost miracle-like.
Miracle-like. Yeah, I mean, parting the sea, God coming down on the mountain to Moses.
Is it like his foot rested on the mountain or something?
No, they were at the foot of the mountain.
Well, that's what it said. Okay.
That's because we were talking to kids. And
I know.
Imagine being if a mountain had a foot.
Yeah.
So that stuck with you.
It did.
Yeah. A lot of the miracles of the Old Testament, I think, are, what I would make, not that I doubt them, but that would maybe be my answer to the question if I had to pick something.
I don't understand your answer.
How crazy they are. Like, because Jesus asked why. The question is, let me restate the question. If Jesus asked, why do you doubt me? What story would come to mind? The stories of the Old Testament is mine. That's
why you would doubt him?
Yeah.
Because he's doing miracles? And so you doubt him? Because he's doing miracles?
Yeah, because it's like unbelievable. Doubt, you know what doubt means?
Yeah, to not believe.
If I was to look at something that's like the question being, why do you doubt me? The first thing that came to mind, because what we've been doing is that these things happened because they're so unbelievable.
How does comparison affect your view of God's plans for your life?
Yeah, I think it muddles it when we compare ourselves to other people or compare our kids to other people's kids, that it mixes up and muddies how God actually sees us and what he has for us, because we're looking at what he has for other people. And so it would affect my life in many ways. Some of them probably not being appreciative for where God has me right now. Feeling like, maybe just being ungrateful and unappreciative for where I am.
Yeah. That I thought about this one a little bit, but I thought about the comparison of like timing, because I'm grateful that a lot of the girlfriends I have in my life right now, we're in pretty similar seasons of life. Like, we're kind of going through the same stuff together, which means, or which has resulted in like a lot of us being into the same kinds of things at the same time, or like finding or coming into these like specific things with each other at the same time. And so I think for me, it's just affecting my preferred timing of when God would fulfill his plan. Because I'm like, okay, well, we're kind of all in this together and we're kind of into this together, and like it's happening for this person. When will it happen for me? And so I thought, oh, obviously some of my girlfriends, because we are going through the same, we're walking the same things and we're like into the same things. And so we're exploring the same things. So I'm like, okay, there's already like a comparison happening regardless because we're into the same stuff, you know? But so I think that's where the comparison would come in. It would affect my trusting in God to keep me in my own lane and be like, that's like, don't worry about what she's doing. Like, stay on your lane. I'm gonna like work with you in this time frame that I have for you.
Like they're better at that thing than you are.
Or farther along, or like have come into it later and are farther in it, or like anything like that. And yeah, anything like that, like timing wise of being in a very similar season and having totally different like journeys and outcomes in it. That would be, I think, where I would begin to compare. But I'm grateful that hasn't happened. But that definitely would probably be an area of my life where it could happen. If I were to fall into it, it would be that area, those areas. Yeah.
Nice. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts with me.
Thanks for being on the podcast with me.
Yes, you're welcome. It looks like a lot of our children are moving and tossing, which means we have to say goodbye to the podcast.
We need to go be next to them.
Yep. Yeah. Time to go be mommies and daddies through the night. All right.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Baby, I love you, baby. I really do. There's honey in the rock, water in the stone. I think this is why I'm so blue, baby. Not as blue anymore. Fantastic. That's mucha better. Mucha bella lighting. 1-800-muchabellalighting.com. You call me, I come to you. Mucha bella lighting. Making everything pretty. Making everything pastry. Making everything croissant. Making everything golden croissant. Like golden like a croissant. Mucha bella lighting, mucha bello lighting, make you every day look like an Italiano. I just put on a sunscreen. A mucha bello, it's a Luigi from a mucha bello.